Okay, so I wanted to make this video today to talk about something that I've been seeing a lot of on Facebook recently, which is these posts from different tribes or people who are like on their little spiritual journey that say, sisters, you do not need a man. Your worth is not found in the male dick, which is, by and large true. But it's basically like, well, all you need is quinoa and chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, and all you need is drum circles and sisterhood and fucking yogurt and probiotics. You don't need a dude. And what I have to say about kind of spirituality and spiritual movements, it sets up these unrealistic expectations for what we are as human beings that I think like people try and live up to and fail, and then they feel bad because they aren't this empowered, kind of set cookie cutter thing of what we think that it means to be spiritually empowered. Sorry, to me it is incredibly spiritually empowered for a woman to be like, I want the dick. Like for me, when I see my friends and they're like, I really value like a good fuck, or like I value the male attention, or I value that side of my life, I'm like, yes, sisters, get it. Of course, your worth and who you are is much greater and much larger than any dude. But at the same time, we are sexual beings. I particularly, like, I yearn and love and want to experience male attention when someone is like, hey, looking good. Like, I'm excited, and that's completely reasonable and completely fine of a reaction. I think we set up these, like, really huge standards of expectation of what it means to be, like, an enlightened, empowered woman in this spiritual kind of movement that we see going on in society today, and it's bullshit. Be your own version of that. I've had moments where, you go months and months without any sort of attention from the opposite sex, and then some random fuck is like, hey, and you're like, whoa, all of the vibes, because, a part of us wants to be seen, caressed, held, appreciated by others. It doesn't just have to be dudes, if you're non-binary or if you like women or whatever your preference is, that is completely fine. But like, let me just ride a dick in peace, man, without like making me feel some kind of shame because I'm not like a granola tree hugging, celibate, Shakti rising, drum circle thing. Be yourself. I mean, some of the wisest women that I know don't give a fuck about spirituality, don't give a fuck about that side of things, but they're so wise and they have huge hearts, and they're people that I not look up to necessarily, but like look to when I'm like not authentic and can't connect with them. I'm like, okay, there's something going on. These women know what they need for themselves. Sometimes you need a big fucking dude. Like, sometimes you need an embrace. Sometimes you need to be told that you are beautiful and valued and worthy and lovely by someone that you are attracted to. That should just be common sense, and there should be no shame around that. And you're no less of a woman if you need to just like take a good dick or eat a vagina or whatever, like whatever, like whatever you're fucking into. I'm such a little like innocent. Yeah, like that's completely human and completely understandable. And it's like also like a physical, like sometimes desire or yearning. So no, you don't need to just like meditate by a tree and feel your Shakti rising or whatever it is. Like, some of the women that I value the most are just real. They're not spiritual. They're not connected in that way. Fine. But they're real and they're true to themselves. And you don't need to listen to these tribes. Of course, you are way more than any shit fucking douche who's fucking with your feelings and making you feel like you are unworthy of them. You are way more than that, sister. You are way more valuable. You are way more seen by multiple people. I've had experiences in my life where, like, my exes have made me devalue who I am, not see my full worth or my value. And then I've had to take a step back and be like, Aiden, look at all of the friends that you have that have no idea who this fucker is. You know, look at the people who have known you from elementary school or who have known you in high school, and they don't know who you are in relationship to this fucking dude, but they see you. Remember that even, this is what I want to say though, remember that even if there is some dude fucking with you, making you feel like you are not worthy or empowered or, you know, sexy or whatever it is, just remember that there's like a legion of people who know you and see you, and look at yourself through their eyes and stop looking at yourself through some fuckboy's eyes who doesn't see your worth and who won't get it and who doesn't get it. And that's when it's like, okay, yeah, empowered kind of sisterhood rising thing. But it's okay if you know, have moments where you need to go out, have a couple drinks, and be loved up on by, you know, either a member of the opposite sex, the same sex, or a non-binary person, whatever it is, whatever floats your boat. It's completely fine here, completely accepted, obviously. But yeah, don't let yourself feel shame for whatever your human needs are.